Alabama has a population of 5 million people. In the summer, when it's at its highest peak of electrical use, it consumes 30 gigawatts of power. Compare this to Nigeria, a country of 200 million people. Can you guess how much electricity they have available at peak demand? 5.4 gigawatts. Compared to Alabama, Nigeria has 40 times the people, but only 1/6 the electricity. Can you imagine the impact that such an energy deficit has on communities across Nigeria? Imagine kids having to study at night using candlelight. Now imagine hospitals losing power in the middle of critical surgeries. My name is Olu Ajala, and I don't have to imagine, I experienced it. Nigerian households and businesses are forced to become their own electric utility, running diesel or gasoline generators to support their energy needs. This causes noise and air pollution, and they incur high energy costs. Not only do they have 1/6 the power capacity, they spend 4 times more on power than we do here in the US. And they do it on a much lower per capita income, which makes the situation even worse. Growing up in Nigeria, I watched businesses fail and others remain uncompetitive in the global market. The whole economy suffered and still does till today. This experience had a major impact on me, so I decided at an early age to be a part of the solution. I studied electrical engineering at Louisiana State University and earned my MBA at Carnegie Mellon University. I have worked for the past 15 years in the energy sector, from oil and gas at Chevron and ExxonMobil to utilities and renewables at Southern Company and Southern Power. Now I have left Southern Company to start Ashipa Electric with some amazing co-founders. We are more dedicated than ever to being a part of the solution, first in Nigeria and eventually all over the world. How do we do it? By building solar-powered microgrids to help households and businesses in underserved communities reduce their high cost of electricity by up to 30%, thereby stimulating economic activity and impacting millions of lives. We start by signing exclusivity agreements with communities that have high commercial activities but low to no grid power. This makes us the sole utility in the community. So far, we have signed 32 agreements with communities, exceeding our initial pipeline target of 5 megawatts, and we've built our first pilot. We have also built a management software that controls our generation asset and allows thousands of customers to prepay for power right from their smartphone. Over the next 3 years, building out our pipeline of 5 megawatts will yield $3 million in annual revenue. But more importantly, with these assets, we can exhaustively test and refine our software to prepare for the emerging global microgrid market, which is forecasted to grow from $6 billion today to $12 billion by 2024. Beyond our projects, our software will power the next generation of microgrids by other developers that will reduce the energy deficit in Nigeria and beyond. So what type of team does it take to make an international microgrid startup work? You have to have team members on ground in the countries you're working in, which is exactly what Ashipa Electric has. Let me introduce you to our Chief Operating Officer, Tope Oguntade, who manages our team in Nigeria. Here's Tope right here. He has traveled from community to sign our agreements. And the rest of our team consists of engineers and software developers with experience in the utility sector, on large-scale renewables, and on advanced microgrids. Some might see microgrids as just a fad, but for those of us at Ashipa Electric, and for 200 million people in Nigeria, and for 3.5 billion people across the globe with unreliable electricity, microgrids are truly a matter of life and death. If our mission and motto resonate with you, we would love to connect.